It was wonderful again to see you. All right, let's make sure we're in tune. This is my E, this is my A, this is my D, this is my G, this is my E, B, and E. E, A, D, G, B, E. So what we're going to be doing is working on the new chord G today. We're going to play it in two different ways. We're going to play it in one rhythm. We're going to have a whole note going, and then a half note, and then and 4 quarter notes. It'll look like this. We're going to take our first finger and go to the 2nd fret and play on the A string. So we're going to have the A, B flat, and then we're going to park this finger, the first finger, on the B. Our 2nd finger, the middle finger, is going to go on the 3rd fret right over here. And then this 3rd finger is going to play the G up top, while this finger plays the G down low. So what we have here is a B, a G, and another G. When we make chords, we have our triads, which in this case is G, B, and the open D. 1, 3, 5. So when we play this and strum, we're actually playing a G, a B, a D, a G again, a B, and then an E. So we have a lot of repetition there. All right. What I like you to do is get used to playing this. So this finger, as you can see, isn't doing this number back and forth, and that is pointy. It's right on there. All right. And what we do is we move this first finger off, take our 2nd finger back, we put our 3rd finger onto the G there, and then we put our pinky onto the fretboard to get both of those Gs. So those are the 2 ways to play the G minor below the 3rd fret. We also are going to play a G major. I said minor, G major below the 3rd fret. We're also going to play a G major this way with a bar chord, but that requires knowing the E major shape, which we're going to get to next week. We highlighted it a little bit today. You were like, oh, this one's not so easy. Thought it would be harder to stretch. But long story short, this week, here's what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to attack on the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we're going to keep our wrist going. And if you want, you should be able to hear 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 1. What I want you to do is attack the 1, and right after the 1, switch to the next G. The whole note is going to give you 3 extra beats just to move your hand on your left hand. The whole purpose of this is to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. See how I switch my fingering? I'm all ready for the next one. 3, 4. And once you have the whole note, 2, 3, 4, and you can switch, try half notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what this does is it gets your fingers used to playing both styles of G. Next week, we're going to learn this basic. Which is going to be a E string and a B string pulled together, and then a pluck of the G string. That'll be our finger exercise for the key of G for next week as well. We're going to learn 2 new chords next week, and you already kind of saw them this week. One is the E, where we put our first finger on the 1st fret, and we play the G sharp on the G string. So here's the G string, here's the G sharp. Then we play a B and an E, and when we play all of them together, we get an E major. Then when we put all of our fingers down on the C sharp, A, and the E, and leave this E alone, and we play the A, we get an A major. So the A major and the E major. What happens is when you play the A major in different fingers and move it up, you get a B flat, B, C, so on and so forth. E major, played in different fingerings, same thing, same way that we learn every chord, played in different fingerings. Then you could move it up for an F, F sharp, G, so on and so forth. So this week's chord, G major, G major. Here's the song we're going to do next week. Blackbirds singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to arrive. See how it's all comprised around the key of G? It's a great little finger exercise for the right hand, and don't be overwhelmed. It's really fun because all we have to do is go slow. Cool. Great job this week. We'll see you next week. Keep working on that G major.